be there.
Yeah, and they got Bill Krosky
Bill Krosky.
Bill Krosky.
You know, they added
as you know,
Chigaconquo at tight end.
he's the one. They just signed him, right?
Yep.
Everybody was penciling, if not sharpieing in Brandon Ayuk, but that does not appear to be happening.
That's got Trey Burks there.
Well, and we've been waiting for him. He had the height, weight, speed comp of A.J. Brown, which is why the Titans drafted him when they traded A.J. Brown into this division, where he no longer resides.
My cousin Van Jefferson's on.
But how many guys, look, we talk about fantasy, how many guys are you going to take early from this team?
Early?
Only the quarterback.
And I don't even know if you're going to do that either. I don't know if you and we'll get to that question in a second.
Yeah.
Third down. Bill Krosky Merritt. Nice to meet you. The only running back in the league where it sounds like you just met him at the Elks Lodge as he hands you a business card.
The VFW.
Hi, I'm Bill Krosky Merritt. If you're looking to get into this business, I'm that man for you. All right. Third down are the new commanders on both sides of the ball. New coordinators, everybody. David Blau on offense and Durante Jones on defense. Okay. What does this mean? What does it look like? How does it manifest? What's going on? That's big. I mean, they got two new coordinators. We're wondering who their massive playmaker is on offense. And we're wondering what's going to go on with their draft choice, who wasn't offensive. You went defensive there. So there's that. And then fourth down, maybe their best playmaker on offense is, in fact, the quarterback. And the question is, which year does year 3 look like for Jaden Daniels? Year 1?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Before the Growl. I'm Mason. That's M. And I think somewhere in Idaho is John Ireland. John, what's happening, man?
What's happening, man? How are you?
All is good.
How is Hawaii?
You know, it was good. I was telling people yesterday, this is, I bought that charity auction item at the Chris Taylor auction.
Yeah.
And I stayed at the Maui Four Seasons, which is insane, but too fancy for me.
Yeah, I told you that was the place that charged Jack Ireland $37 for a grilled cheese sandwich?
Yeah.
Did you find it similar?
It was expensive, but it was also just too fancy. Like, I didn't feel good wearing my bathing suit and a
Did
T-shirt
you cheat
into the bar.
Like I suggested, and go next door to the Grand Wailea and go on the slides?
Did not go on slides
Chicken.
on this trip.
Well,
trip.
John, look at him. Look how tan he looks.
Yeah, I got a little tan.
No, that's Mace always gets tan in the sun.
Yeah.
Yes.
You actually turn a different species after a week in the
Yes,
My
yes.
mom is just like that, too. She gets really tan in the summer, especially since she's retired. She spends all her time at the pool or working out, so she's a new Carrie.
Want to hear something weird? My Aunt Linda, who I could be listening and watching for all I know.
Is she the one that's obsessed with Tiger Woods?
No, that's Aunt
Is
Kay.
she the one that ran numbers for the mob?
No, that was Aunt Madge.
Okay.
No, this is Aunt Linda. She's got a tanning bed in her basement that she uses all the time. When was the last
You go,
time?
Linda.
When was the last time you saw somebody with a tanning bed in their
Okay,
house?
so just to let you know,
Yep.
Linda is ahead of the rest of us because they say actual sun is bad for you, like it's
really?
bad for your skin. So if you want to look tan, doctors say tanning bed is the way to go.
What doctors?
So science says that tanning beds are the way to go.
You think I'm making it up?
Yeah.
I don't think you're making it up. I just think the doctors say a lot of things. Like the whole thing of like, yeah, you had it on your thing today of like the amount of coffee you're supposed to drink.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't think that's real.
Did you see 5 cups of coffee lowers your chance of diabetes, heart disease, and stroke?
Well, so you should live to be 110.
I am not going anywhere. Not going
Right,
anywhere.
so I think instead of maybe tanning bed, people can also do self-tanner.
Sure, where you spray
Or a
spray
tanning
tan?
booth.
Yeah,
there's
sure,
or
all
like
those
not
things.
or the spray tan thing. My friend got it for her wedding. She looked great.
Yep.
So you could do all that. But
BC's here too, by the way, John.
Yeah.
Well, you heard, Mace, while you were gone, that Brian was the big winner of the ESPN LA World Cup.
That's
pool.
what.
That's
That
right.
is right.
Come on now.
You won
Big
with
soccer guy.
Argentina, even though Argentina
Well, with Canada,
lost.
you got to give Canada
Oh,
a little
Canada?
love there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say Brian's been on a hot streak, and maybe that'll transfer over to your Chargers.
Wish.
That would be
Wish.
interesting.
That is so funny. That's a good joke. That's a good joke right
Yeah.
there.
Also, it's your best friend's birthday today, Mason.
Erling Haaland.
Erling Haaland's
Nice.
birthday turns 26 years old.
And, John, I am going to become a Man City fan because I'm a huge Erling Haaland
That'll be
fan.
perfect for the show because I root for Manchester United and they hate each other.
There you
and I,
go.
and
They're
I
like
root
the-
for Arsenal and, also hates them.
She's an Arsenal fan.
Well, we should get you onto one. Maybe like Nottingham Forest or something, or maybe Crystal Palace for
no,
Brian.
stick him with Everton. They never
no,
do
I
anything.
think,
Crystal Palace. I like Crystal Palace for
I think
you.
the next soccer game I'll watch will be in about 4 years.
2030 World Cup.
Maybe at 2 years at
For
the,
the women.
Olympics.
Yeah.
At the Olympics,
Yeah,
maybe.
Or the
Olympics.
Women's World Cup,
Women's
too.
World
you know?
Cup.
USA,
Yeah.
baby.
There's some stuff.
There's that.
So
there's
what
that
have you been
thing.
doing, John?
Been hanging out at the compound.
Yep.
It's perfect up here.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of a fire last week, but but it's calmed down. Everything's good.
You on the boat a lot?
Yeah, we were on it yesterday. Going on it again tomorrow.
You know what I saw? I watched this thing yesterday about the making of the Odyssey. You know what they had to make the Odyssey? A funicular.
They did.
I was on the funicular yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, to help
Yeah.
them get the things up the mountain where they couldn't
One
use
thing
a
about
helicopter.
One thing about a funicular, though, for people who've never been on a funicular is like a tram.
Yeah.
All right.
Aerial
so-
tramway.
Yes.
Yeah, but it is insanely, almost indescribably slow.
Yeah.
Like it takes 7 minutes for the funicular to go from the top of the mountain where I live down to the lake.
7 minutes?
And if you ran, if I walked, I would beat the funicular.
Okay.
Wow.
But it's what Emily hit it on the nail on the head. Why it's good? It's if you got to carry down beers and chairs,
Cooler.
a keg.
Yeah.
Do you ever get a keg for the boat?
Keg
on
stand.
Friday nights they turn the boat dock into a big party.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And kegs have been seen.
So
I did not acquire them.
We are planning a party for later in the summer, and I decided it's just going to be a kegger. We're just going to get kegs of beer
Beautiful.
and bottles of wine. It's like let her rip.
Who do you think will have the best keg stand, if anybody in the office?
I think Travis Rogers.
I think DeAndre.
Oh,
I was gonna
DeAndre could be
say.
I
good.
think
Yeah.
DeAndre will have a good keg stand.
Yep.
I want to see Chris do one, but he can't.
Oh,
He
right.
could do
He
the
can't.
stand, but he can't do the keg.
Yep.
We could see, I think Greg probably has a
Oh,
good one.
Greg
No,
probably
Bergman,
does, yeah.
Bergman could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just will not.
Yeah.
I have done them in the past because I had to when I was the president of water polo. I had to be required to, as part of my rights, to do a keg stand.
I would argue that Mason and I have aged out of keg stands.
Yeah, I definitely
think
am.
so.
I'm not a keg stand
I
age.
think you guys could do it.
I'm
I
not.
could do it. I
Yeah.
just choose not to
Isn't
do
it interesting that at some point you just recognize your limitations? Like
Yeah.
I'm
you
at the
never,
point where
you
I'm-
never have. You've been getting better lately.
I
you haven't been
now.
doing as much stupid physical stuff lately.
I have learned my lesson.
I
What-
find that hard to
Learned
believe.
my
What I
lesson.
want from the YouTube chat today is I want them to create with AI or whoever else everybody doing a keg stand in the
Oh,
office
yeah.
and see who
well,
you
the
think
internet is
AI
undefeated.
Somebody
would
will
do
do
the
it.
best at.
Somebody will do it for sure.
Yeah.
What did you think of Matisse Thybulle, John?
Okay, so here's the thing about Matisse Thybulle. He is an elite. Like, you guys should look this up and Google it. How good of a defensive player Matisse Thybulle is.
Trust me, he's been on my fantasy team a couple of times. He is like steal after steal
And
after steal.
he leads the league in deflections every year, too. So I think it's a really smart signing because if, let's say we're getting lit up.
Right.
Now you have Walker Kessler, Matisse Thybulle, and Quentin Grimes.
Right.
And you could throw the three of them out there if, let's say, you're getting boat raced.
Yep.
You throw the three out there with Luka and Austin, and at least you can stay in games.
Sure.
At least that's
Especially
my
with
theory.
losing Marcus Smart in
right.
this offseason.
Well,
Yeah.
Marcus Smart was our only point of attack defender.
Mm-hmm.
And now, and I don't know if Quentin Grimes or Matisse Thybulle is as good as Smart, but I would argue that Thybulle is in Smart's area code. He's in, he's probably as good as Smart defensively. The difference is Thybulle isn't the offensive player that Smart is.
Or
So we're-
Grimes.
Right. So we're going to have to get more offense out of other people. And I was really happy that, I don't know if you guys saw this, but that the Lakers signed Arthur Kaluma.
Yeah.
Who has been tearing up Summer League, or it's over now. He tore up Summer League.
He was going to go somebody was going to grab him.
somebody's going to snap him up, so I'm glad they did that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff coming up. Big day, Ireland in Idaho. All of us here, and we're going to chop it up next. Stick with us on the radio, on the app, and on the YouTube.
Made from Idaho potatoes, clean, smooth, no additives, blue ice vodka, vodka with standards. Here in Los Angeles, our city water is loaded with chlorine and chemicals. That's why I got LifeSource Whole House Water System. It cleans and conditions water from every tap for healthier water with no salt and no regular maintenance. No more harsh, skin-irritating city water. Upgrade your water and your life with LifeSource. I did, and I'm never going back. LifeSource has been doing it for decades. Read the reviews. Call the LifeSource California factory today at 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource Water, it's not just better, it's essential. LifeSource, taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes, and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Oh, yes, indeed, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
On a live imaging Tuesday. Well, it's been a while since Mason and Ireland were together on a Tuesday.
That's right.
Feels good, doesn't it?
We're back and better than ever.
At least for this week.
Yes.
Who's on vacation next week?
I think we're... Ireland, do you have any time next week?
No, I might miss today when you guys go to the Rams practice.
No, everybody's working next week.
Oh, wow.
We got a full
Look at that.
week. Yeah.
Oh, it's
How about
exciting.
that? Yeah.
You look good, too. Did you get tanned last
Got a
week?
little tan in Hawaii.
The whole body?
Yes, the whole body.
Beautiful.
Yes.
On that note,
yeah.
Let's do it. The biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland, your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So what is up?
It is a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Mace, it's good to see you. We missed you.
It's good to see you, Chris.
Last week was a long week, so it felt like you were gone the original 2 weeks, even though it was just 1 week.
It was just 1 week, yeah.
Did your passport ever come up?
It came up. It arrived on the last Monday. So I was already in Hawaii by the time it got there. But I got to be honest. I had serious FOMO because I was going to be in Spain for the World Cup.
Oh, and they won it.
And they did end up winning it. It must have been wild.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it must have been wild.
Did you go to the Big Island?
Yeah, I went to the Big Island. Went to the Maui and then the Big Island.
Oh, nice.
Took on 2 islands.
So I'm guessing, Mace, if I made you pick, the Big Island at this point after the fires and the devastation in Maui is probably the better spot, right?
Maui is so crowded, and you've got so much space.
Oh, so the tourism
on the
is
Big
back
Island.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Did you go into Lahaina?
No, did not go into Lahaina.
I mean, listen, sometimes you got to go into Lahaina.
I heard that Lahaina's not even close to being rebuilt, though.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, so they're having trouble there.
Hey, Morales, how's the Morales morning show going?
Yeah, what's up with them?
Well, today was a rough day.
Yeah.
Trudell did not bring his A game.
He did not.
Oh, it was rough, man.
You think he stayed up too late watching sports until 2 in the morning?
Well, he did Lakers talk last night, and when he got off the air, Funches was like, "Oh, I'll see you tomorrow morning," because Funches was doing the show today too. And Trudell goes, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Well, you're doing the morning show tomorrow." Then today he did the same thing. We're like, "We'll see you tomorrow." He's like, "I'm not on the schedule," and he is.
Oh,
so
my
I don't know
God.
what. Like Trudell's begging us to be here, and then doesn't check the schedule.
Yeah, he's the new Cappy. He never knows when he's supposed
I
to
don't
be on,
get
when
it,
he's
man.
supposed to be here, all that stuff.
So, but here's the thing. Unlike other morning shows in this town,
Yes.
at least we're wide awake.
Wide awake.
We're not sleepy time. You know?
Exactly. Energy. That's what, when I'm flipping around the dial, I'm looking for energy.
Yeah.
Who's got the energy? That's what I listen for.
Listen, sometimes you can just listen to one show for 0.4 seconds and know that it's just not that great. By the way, shout out to Ann Esther in the YouTube chat who came up with that this morning. I thought it was a good hook.
That's a very funny
It's a good
bit.
hook.
Yeah. A great 0.4. So Ireland, I heard you were like all wrapped up in Summer League this year.
Yeah, I watched every Lakers game somewhat religiously because I'm very curious. Let's do this.
Yep.
I did this the other day. I'm trying to remember who I was working with. I think Geeter.
Okay.
And we set the over-unders have not come out yet.
Right.
If you had to set an over-under for the upcoming Lakers season in terms of wins, and I won't hold you to this, but just off the top of your head, what do you think?
47.5.
I said 46. Geeter said 50.
Woo, Geeter.
They won 53 last year. So my big question is, as they build this team, Mason, I like all the moves they've been making. Is the Laker audience, Laker Nation, going to be patient enough to let them take a step back before they can take steps forward? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I totally do. And the answer is no. They will not be patient.
That's my fear also. I think the pitchforks come out if they have a 40-win season, don't you?
I think I said this. You might not have been here when I said it, but I was like, everybody is thrilled. This was the day LeBron was announced he was leaving. Everybody is thrilled today, and they will be complaining in November, which is essentially.
I think that is a fair and accurate assessment.
And it's going to take time. I mean, you pull these guys from all over the league and you put them together and you're trying to create. It's going to take a little time. I mean, this is going to be, John, the Lakers, Rob Pelinka and J.J. Redick at the end of the season talked about how important player development is going to be. This is a big year for player development because they've got young guys that need to learn, and they're going to learn with Luka Doncic. It's going to take a little bit of time for it to come together.
I also think that you need to, if you look at the rest of the West, like there's all this talk that the Lakers are going to get Jonathan Kuminga. I don't see it.
Kuminga watch.
I hope they get him, but I'm not sure how, and I'm not sure how it would work. So I'm keeping an eye on that.
Let me ask you on that. So is he unsigned completely?
Yes.
Now, could Atlanta do a sign-and trade, or is that ship sailed?
It sailed when they made this latest trade for Lou Dort.
Okay, got it. So the only way is, they offered him 2 years, 20 supposedly.
Yeah, and he didn't want it.
And he didn't want it. He wants
maybe
more.
the market comes back to the Lakers, which is what I'm kind of hoping for. But if not, they got to roll with what they got. And I think that it has potential to be really good. I mean, JJ's challenge is going to get him to play defense. But they may not be, JJ's been here for 2 seasons. He won 50 games the first season, 53 the second. This may not be a 50-win team. It could be.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody knows. Anybody who says they know, ask them if they picked the Knicks to win the title.
Yeah, honestly, nobody can look at Quentin Grimes and Mamu Kelishvili and Sexton and Thibault and Williams and Looney and these guys and say, oh, yeah, that's 55 wins. You can't. Yeah. Nobody really knows what this is going to look like. Nobody. By the way, were you impressed by the way I said Sandro's name?
Yeah, you got it down.
Yeah, I got it down pat.
Beautiful.
I own that.
Did my 3-part sounder help you?
100%. Mamu Kelishvili.
And just get ready for when we have to be at media day and you guys go, "Hey, Mamu, what's up?"
Yeah, then I'm going to say Mamu.
Yeah, he's probably going to say, "What do you want to be called?" Mamu.
Mamu. Exactly. Yeah. And what about Cameron Carr?
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I like Kaluma a lot. I think Chris Magnon played really well.
What about Thero?
He's the one he's my biggest what if. So he was an athletic freak in Summer League.
Yeah.
And they let him handle the ball and they let him take threes, 2 things I didn't think he could do. He's got a chance to be one of those energy guys. Every once in a while you get on a team and you see a guy come off the bench and he just changes the energy of the game.
Yep.
That's Thero. He can jump out of the gym. He's huge energy. And Luka's great at lobs. He's great at catching and dunking. I think he's got a chance to get rotation minutes.
So you think him rotation and Carr definitely in the rotation, right?
Not definitely, but I think he's got a chance. rookies, coaches hate rookies.
Yeah,
I've
I know.
never asked JJ about this, but Phil Jackson used to say rookies are lower than whale turds.
Yeah,
you know, whatever.
yeah. He loved rookies.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see if Cameron Carr can play. I like Cameron Carr a lot. I think they may have stolen him where they drafted him.
Yeah, I was a little afraid because he was dropping, and I was like, oh, man, this is Dalton Connect all over again. Dalton Connect dropped to 17. We took him. But he looked – I saw one Summer League game, and I thought he looked terrific. I don't have a scouting report. I'm not looking at film. I'm not doing any of that stuff.
Right.
But everybody seems to be very excited. So,
did
me
you
too.
see the guy on ESPN this morning? I don't know if you watched Get Up.
I didn't see it.
Okay. There was a guy – so picture being at Cosm. Okay, and they put the offensive line up on one of the walls, with all the video walls.
Sure.
This guy put a bunch of chairs out there and was basically practicing against he was an offensive lineman trying to learn how to block. And he was practicing against a full-screen video board. Isn't
really?
And they asked somebody, what do you think of this idea? And Dominique Foxworth said, well, it's better than sitting there with a clicker.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Cosm, we may have found another use for Cosm.
For Cosm. By the way, we're going to talk today. M is excited because it's the anniversary of a Harry Potter book. I didn't know we were going to go here first, but actually, she has a different spin on it. Not talking about a kid with a lightning bolt and all that stuff.
Yeah, so we're going to do fast track here now? No. It's,
was that a fast track? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Just free-flowing conversation.
It's all good. Today is the anniversary of the final book of Harry Potter being released. Harry Potter and the
well, just
Deathly
save
Hallows.
it for Fast Track.
What happened to the bobblehead here that was right here? Where's the Sunny bobblehead?
Greg
Did
said,
you smash it, Chris?
I need to take this away from here. And then he took it away from here.
Did he
But
really?
it's here for me to promote all day.
I don't know. He said, I got to take it away from here.
Well, it's
we'll get
Sunny
into it.
bobblehead night for LAFC tomorrow night. Visit LAFC.com for tickets.
Oh, tomorrow night?
Is it pronounced Sunny or Sunny?
No, Sunny.
Sunny.
That's why I was supposed to hold the bobblehead from LAFC.
Well, Bergman.
That's literally why I was sitting here.
Well, no, Bergman's doing his job. He just doesn't think the bobblehead would survive around
No,
Chris.
no,
Chris has a reputation
Now the
for
bobblehead is
mistreating
coming back
bobblehead.
in.
Oh,
Greg
here
is
comes the
here.
bobblehead.
Greg stole
Bergman,
it.
what are you doing? We're promoting.
Who had to do social with it?
We're promoting the big LAFC bobblehead
Is this
night,
a Tim
the Sunny
thing again?
bobblehead.
A Tim thing?
Social. Okay, for social.
But all I heard was, I got to get this out of here.
I got to get this out of here.
Anyway, look at this. The Sunny bobblehead.
That's very
All right,
cool.
Tomorrow
where does
night.
everybody think LeBron is going? Call your shot.
Maybe Real Salt Lake, who LAFC is playing tomorrow night.
You know
don't
what,
think-
John? I will tell you next because
Okay.
I think I know the answer.
Yeah,
We'll do it.
I think you're wrong.
I think I've got it. I've got a source. We'll do it coming up. Mason and Ireland, live imaging Tuesday, 7:10 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hi, it's Ramona Shelburne. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Take it from me. With next-level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close and lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due on signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. Social security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per access miles. Expires 7/31/26.
Here's good news for folks who have a jumbo loan. The Loan Exchange, America's jumbo lender, is offering a 30-year fixed-rate loan at a 5.75% interest rate and 5.939% APR for loan amounts up to $3 million. So if you have a mortgage with an interest rate of 6% or higher, give America's jumbo lender a call at 833-436-8800. You drive around to find the cheapest gas, so why not refinance your mortgage? Every day you wait, you're wasting money on needless interest. Go to theloanexchange.com or call 833-436-8800 to find out what your savings will be with a new 30-year fixed-rate loan at 5.75% interest rate and 5.939% APR. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. That's theloanexchange.com or call 833-436-8800 for a 30-year fixed-rate loan at 5.75% interest rate and 5.939% APR.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. Service Titan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan, AI for the trades.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
Yes, baby, come back.
Oh, please.
Make it feel so good, would you? 12:14 on a live imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence. Providence reminds you at providence.org. Screenings save lives. That's why you got to poop in a box. Get that hand up a wazoo.
Do it.
Talk to your doctor about prostate and colorectal screenings, especially if you have a family history of disease. Find out more at providence.org. Mason and Ireland back together again. Johnny I at the Idaho compound. He's got that long mic in his face.
I do. The YouTube chat loves the long mic.
I love the long mic, too.
Morales dwells on the long. He's like, he's all about
the long
mic.
I just don't like wearing those headsets unless I have to. You know, I do the Laker games in those headsets. But they're kind of, they're not as comfortable.
I don't like them either. I would like, Chris said I would be a douche if I wore an IFB here.
Well, yeah, you know who did the other day?
Who?
Beto.
Or the IS.
He looked like a D.
But I mean, seriously, I don't know why that's a bad thing. You don't have headphones on right now, John?
I do.
He has headphones, but he has a long mic.
A long mic, yeah.
Yeah.
So, John,
hey, by the way, Chris, did you hear the Real Housewives taglines came out last week? Did you hear the one I came up with for you?
No.
All right, so Mace, you know what a Real Housewives tagline is?
Yeah, it's where they hold the apple and they're at the beginning.
Yeah, so the one I came up with for me was, you may think you've heard all my stories before, but stay tuned. I have more.
Okay.
The one I came up with for Mason was, you better catch me today at noon because I'll be on vacation soon.
I like that.
Okay?
I like that.
Now, Chris, this one, yours is a little mean, but you like mean, so I think you're going to like it.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
When I said I didn't want my own show, I lied. But nobody checks me because I almost died.
I like that. That's good.
That's really good. Do they always rhyme?
Mine do. Theirs don't.
Oh, theirs don't.
They're dead.
All of mine did. But, Chris, the reason I thought that I thought of that was because you did the Providence read.
Okay, I love
they
that.
saved your life.
By the way, I'm going to make that a thing. I'm going to start using it every morning.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, why not?
Nice. By the way, I saw part of a housewife show last night. It was on when Juan was watching.
Yes.
It was.
By the way, I love how you claim you would never watch these if Juan didn't turn them on. I think secretly you enjoy them.
I definitely do not. He shows me like the highlights, the big fights.
Do you know which city
Atlanta.
he was watching?
Atlanta.
Okay. That's the one I don't watch, but go ahead.
And they're crazy. Do you watch Atlanta?
I don't. I don't watch Atlanta.
Yeah, so I saw the one that nobody
I know
sees.
Phaedra's in it. She's the one that was in Traders.
Yeah, he just shows me all the fights and
he shows. So you show him highlights of sports, and he shows you highlights of Housewives.
Exactly right.
Amazing.
That's how it rolls. All right, so John, LeBron James. I don't know if you heard this or not, but he hasn't made his decision yet. Rich Paul was on the Game Over podcast, which he
normally is on
with Max Kellerman. And here's what Rich Paul said.
I won't get into what's the latest, but let me say this. Pat's not doing that, but neither is no one else. And it's not because there's not a want. It's because I'm telling them, you don't have to do that.
Hasn't made his mind
We
up
don't
yet.
need what people are trying to perceive to put out there on all these other shows and You got the older guys saying what they think. No one, I'll say it again, none of these people know anything. Nobody knows nothing. And I say that respectfully because we haven't made it to where anybody knows anything.
But let me take your temperature on something.
Sure. But no, let me finish
okay,
first. Let me finish. So I think it's important for people to understand we're not making this about attention and a spectacle. It's not about a decision or anything like that. He has a choice to make. He has a business choice to make. We're not going to sit here and decide or allow someone else to decide when he makes that decision or that choice. It's a business choice that he's making. And I think as an athlete, why is it that an athlete has to rush his choice?
Okay, I want to answer that.
Because from a business perspective, you are making a choice between jobs, high-level jobs, and you've earned the right. You're a big-time executive that's with an unbelievable, arguably the best resume in the history of your job. Who's rushing you?
Yeah,
okay. Nobody.
Who is rushing? I mean, I know we're doing the story, but
right.
Take as long as you need. You're signing for a veteran's minimum or whatever it is, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, here's a conflict. He just said not even he knows where LeBron is going, but you claim you know where LeBron, that you have a source.
I have a source.
And that you know where LeBron is going.
Yes.
So why should we listen to you instead of Rich Paul? Or is Rich not
come on.
fully truthful?
Do you think Rich is telling the truth on that show? I do not.
I do.
I do not. I think LeBron knows.
And where is he going?
Miami.
All right, give me Philly. Emily, where do you think he's going?
I think Warriors.
By the way, Philly, he'd be great.
Warriors, Brian?
Back home to Cleveland.
Okay, there's four.
Good job, Brian.
Four
different
picks.
Locations.
So we'll see who is right.
Morales, break the tie. Where's he going?
Cleveland.
Okay.
So
we'll
John, yesterday in the betting markets, it was Miami 43 and Cleveland 23.
Mm-hmm.
Today, it is Cleveland 38 and Miami 36.
What happened, do you think?
I think there's some heat on Cleveland,
You know
without
who
question.
brought that up? Ramona yesterday. She had a feeling that she was like, I feel like it's Miami. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's my source, by the way.
Oh, okay. The source that everybody could listen to if they tuned to the show yesterday.
Hey, let me be the first to say she could be right.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Did you hear Pat Riley on the Dan Le Batard show yesterday?
I did.
And
I thought it was very interesting.
Yeah.
That just bringing up that the hatchet is buried.
To me, that was sort of laying the groundwork for something potentially to happen in Miami. I think that's why Miami shot up on the betting markets yesterday, was because of the Pat Riley interview. I don't know what has gone on today except the Rich Paul interview to tilt it the other way.
John, do you think Philly is the best basketball destination? What's the best basketball
Which is
destination?
why I've come around to that. A month ago I said Philly's got no shot, but now I started thinking about a lineup of Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe and Jaylen Brown and LeBron and Joel Embiid in an Eastern Conference that doesn't have Oklahoma City and San Antonio. They, if not the favorites to win it all, they'll be in the top two.
Yeah, I think that team would go to the finals.
Yeah.
I think that team would go to the finals.
Today I'm leaning Philly. But you know what? I'm with Rich. I don't think anybody knows anything.
Do you really believe Rich doesn't know?
I think he has an inkling, but I don't think anyone's made a decision yet.
But what does LeBron have to, mull over that he can't do in the last 23 days?
Yeah, I mean, he's been thinking about this
it
a long time.
It doesn't take that
now.
long to make a decision.
I thought he was going to announce yesterday because it was the day after the World Cup.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, LeBron, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, let's go.
But I kind of laughed, Mace, when Adam Silver got on LeBron saying, we need LeBron to make a decision because we need to set our TV schedule. Oh, really, Adam?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need you to make a decision about Kawhi Leonard so the Raptors and the Clippers can get on with their lives. But so it's okay for LeBron to take his time, but you don't have to.
You're holding up the Kawhi
I
trade?
will say one is a legal decision. The other one is just somebody mulling over a pro and cons list on a whiteboard, you know?
Yeah.
Do you think that's what LeBron's doing? He has a whiteboard in his office that he's just, okay.
He's got a list
of
pros, cons.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Can play with my buddy with golf, Steph Curry. Do you think that's what he's doing when he's going through it? Or is it just
Seriously, John, he knows what he's doing.
Somebody sent me a
He's just stringing us along.
Tell me if you agree with how I handled this.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me a note yesterday and said, if you write all the pros and cons down on paper, one of the teams that would make the most sense that needs him specifically would be the Lakers. and the guy said, "Is there any chance this comes back around to the Lakers?" And I said, less than 0.1 of 1%.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'll leave a Dumb and Dumber percentage chance, but I would be stunned if this came back around. Wouldn't you?
Cannot believe that would
I
happen.
almost said 100% chance no.
Also, like, pretty much impossible now. I mean, I guess you move the roster spots around if for some reason, but I don't think the Lakers want him back.
No, I do not think the
It's a
Lakers
breakup.
want him back.
Let's
It is a
clean
breakup.
Would either of you have been comfortable saying 0% chance?
I'm 0.
I'm also
I was
0.
almost there.
After you have that, thanks for everything. No, thank you for everything. To me, that's like, it felt very final to me. John, from a basketball perspective, from a winning perspective, you described the lineup in Philly with Maxey and Edgecombe and Embiid and Jaylen Brown. I think that's his best chance to win. But I think the storybook finish is Cleveland.
By the way, I'm in the YouTube chat. People are very upset that we haven't gone like to the no LeBron format. And here's what I would say. What do you want us to talk about? Like, this is news.
It is interesting.
And
it is interesting.
I mean,
And
calling him garbage, Lagon. Come on, guys.
Well, I mean, it's
this is
chat.
interesting. I'm sorry. I think where he ends up is interesting.
Yeah, I do too.
You do know that we talked Lakers without talking about LeBron for that whole first segment too,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
We did not. You know, it's funny.
These miscreants in the YouTube chat.
But you know what's really funny? I have a friend who does a podcast.
Yeah.
A basketball podcast. I won't say which one,
Is
but
it
he
like
does.
5
What's
days
his
a week?
name rhyme with?
It rhymes with, God, that's a tough one. Well, it's
Candy?
Candy. There you go. Candy. It is. He does a show with his brother. Okay.
Okay.
Now he says we're not allowed to mention Locked On Lakers, but he says
I just mentioned Locked On Lakers.
There you go. He says that when they talk about LeBron, the size of their audience goes down. They have fewer listens to their podcast when it's a LeBron-focused podcast.
The reason I think LeBron's decision is important is that it affects where other people go.
Sure.
For example, Kuminga will sign right after LeBron decides.
You think that's what Kuminga's waiting for?
I do, because I think Cleveland's an option for him.
Okay.
So that's why it's not, even though we're talking specifically about LeBron and where he signs, and I know Laker fans hate LeBron and they don't want us to ever mention his name, but it affects other things besides just him.
Sure.
That's why one of the reasons why we're talking.
Well, the big thing is it's interesting. Like, get off the pot, LeBron. Let's go. Let's move. Do it. Let's get this over with.
Well, the other thing that's funny is that, there's this theory that maybe the Warriors are trying to figure out a way to get Anthony Davis there. Did you guys see what Anthony Davis said when he was asked at the Fanatics Fest? Like, do you have this, Brian?
Yeah, got it right here.
Okay, so AD was asked, give us a prediction on how you think the Wizards are going to do and how you're going to do personally this year, and this is what he said.
Can you predict your stat line this year and your record this year?
Stat line, I don't really care about stat lines, but our record, we're going to have 40-plus wins.
How many games played for you?
82.
All right, thank you.
All right, so he says he's going to play 82.
82.
Over the last 3 years,
he's played 82.
AD has averaged 40 games a season.
Crazy.
Less than half the games a season. He's played 14 years in the NBA.
Yep.
And I actually think he plays more than people. I used to defend him on this, that he plays more than people think he does. But he's never played 82.
Here's the realistic truth is that even if he's healthy, he's not going to play 82.
Right, in today's NBA, I agree with you.
NBA, so it's not going to be 82.
And even the games he plays, sometimes you don't even know that he's there.
Yeah. All right, for those of you who are tired of LeBron James, get ready for some Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani not going to start pitching for a while here. We'll talk about the
think he
impact
might be done.
of that. Yeah, we'll get into it. Coming up next, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, Blue Ice Vodka is the largest American potato vodka in the world, and it's rated double gold. It's also one of the lowest calorie vodkas on the market, gluten-free, non-GMO, crafted to elevate every sip. Their classic potato vodka is just 64 calories per ounce. Tom Gibson, the guy who runs Blue Ice and has taught me a lot about vodka, told me that almost every vodka you've ever tried in your life is made from corn. Blue Ice makes theirs from farm-to-bottle Idaho potatoes. Blue Ice is committed to sustainable, eco-friendly production, and because they make it with potatoes, it just tastes better. They have 3 flavors, classic potato vodka, huckleberry, or double espresso. When they say vodka with standards, they mean it. No additives, no artificial flavors, no hidden sugars, just clean, premium vodka. Check it out today. I get mine at Ralph's, but you can get it wherever vodka is sold. Ask for it by name. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Hey, Tame Impala. I like Tame Impala.
I like the name Tame Impala.
Tame Impala, this song, and then Dracula.
Is Tame Impala a person? Is it like the group name?
Group. I have no idea. I just know that I like this song, and I know that Tame Impala is the artist.
Yeah. Is this like the guy singing right now? Is he Tame Impala?
Like Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah,
see, that's a confusing one because he's like, I'm not Hootie.
He's
We're just
not
called Hootie and the Blowfish.
Tame Impala.
Well, someone has to be Hootie, and then other people have to be the Blowfish.
You would think.
You could, right?
I don't know if Mr. and Mrs. Impala named their son or not, or Tame, I should say.
I mean, maybe he, drove a nice Impala, and it's like, it was a Tame Impala. Calm Impala.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Guys, Pizza Hut takes me back old school. Birthday parties, Little League, Friday nights, there was always something special about the Hut. Now, celebrate again with Pizza Hut's new throwback value menu. Iconic favorites like a personal pan pizza, breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda starting at just $4. Feed the family with the original stuffed crust pizza, $11.99 for a one-topping medium. Try new additions like triple cheese, mac, and gooey s'mores sticks. Go to pizzahut.com or order now on the Pizza Hut app.
Hey guys, Sedano here, and summer's here. Everyone's getting together. So why are you still living with those same old floors? Upgrade with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. They've got millions of in-stock options, including Core-Tech, the original 100% waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, luxury vinyl flooring in stock and can be installed in a few days. Visit the showroom next to the Commerce Casino off the 5 freeway or online at HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, because no sale beats wholesale.
If Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea was your best friend, it would be the kind of friend that starts an impromptu dance party in the supermarket aisle that turns into an all-day pool party rager at your place, and you don't even own a pool. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea turns any day into a legendary adventure. It's smooth and refreshing real iced tea with just the right kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Drip Drop is doctor-developed, proven fast hydration that helps your body and mind work better. Trusted by firefighters, medical professionals, and over 90% of top college and pro sports teams. Drip Drop is engineered to hydrate faster and more effectively than water alone, with 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drinks. Stock up now at dripdrop.com and use promo code RADIO20 for 20% off your first order. That's dripdrop.com, promo code RADIO20.
12:30 on the Live Imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence. The year of the pussycat. Well, the year of the cat.
Year of the Cat. By the way, is that this song, Al Stewart, Year of the Cat?
Yeah.
It's the first time
How many other Year of the Cats are there?
It's the first time I've ever gotten the artist right. I know this, Al Stewart.
Al Stewart. Chris, one-hit wonder or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I feel like
I think he might have had other songs too.
I think so.
Yeah.
I hold up the Sunny bobblehead.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, LAFC is back at BMO Stadium after the World Cup break. The Black and Gold return home to take on Western Conference rival Real Salt Lake. And don't miss Sunny bobblehead night. Get your tickets now. Visit LAFC.com to secure your seats for what's expected to be one of the most exciting nights of the year. And look at this. That's a beautiful bobblehead.
That is a cool bobblehead. He's doing the LA sign. Very cool.
And look, he got his beautiful face on the side. Sonny's
There
a
you go.
good-looking man.
Yeah, show it to the camera.
I was showing it to the camera. He's a good-looking Korean fella.
Okay.
Well, he's
Very
Korean.
good player.
This is tomorrow night.
How many times do I need to say it?
As many
As
times
many
as
as it takes
this
to
is
sink
good.
in.
This is good for them. Is it tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow
Okay.
What time do I have to
Sure.
be there?
maybe 5:30.
Okay.
Yeah, to get a bobblehead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the Lakers? I was thinking about this the other day. The Dodgers do so many bobbleheads.
Oh, Lakers are going all in.
I just got a list of 100 bobbleheads for the rest of the year. Do you think the Lakers will do bobbleheads?
There's going to be a John Ireland bobblehead soon.
Oh,
no, there won't. But there will be, I think, 4 or 5 different Luka bobbleheads, maybe.
Yeah, why not?
Think?
Yeah, yeah.
What different poses will Luka be in?
I don't know. Maybe one riding on his e-bike.
Yeah, there you go.
He gave everyone e-bikes.
That's right.
I saw this one meme going around because it's actually a picture that of Luka coming onto, I think, our show after he signed, and it's him looking like Luka GM, like he's on the phone calling all these people, getting Matisse Thybulle on the team.
Hey,
I think
Chris,
that's a good meme.
from the YouTube chat.
Yes.
Oh boy.
We got Johnny I in the YouTube chat.
I've been hanging out there lately and
nice.
taking my abuse like you do, Chris. They hate me, they hate you, they hate Emily, and now they're coming. They're coming for Cap. Why does talentless hack Kaplan cringe have a bobblehead already? Cap has a bobblehead.
Yeah, Cap has a bobblehead.
Not that I know of. I don't think he has a bobblehead.
No?
Mason and I had a bobblehead
a long
somewhere.
time ago. It was stupid. It was like both of us.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird.
It didn't look like it.
No, it did not look
It was like
us
that
at
one scene in the Odyssey where they're morphing into the other thing.
So, Em, have you seen the Odyssey yet?
I have.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what are you giving it?
I give it a 8.7 out of 10.
You liked it.
I
Loved
give it a
it.
10, John. It's
you've seen it, Dave.
spectacular.
Okay.
Yeah, it is such a great movie.
The cast alone is like unbelievably.
Yeah, everybody's in it. If Christopher Nolan has a script, everybody wants to be in that movie, and he got everybody for this one. It is a terrific
And I will
film.
say, though, like the runtime might scare you. It moves very, very fast. Like you will not get bored.
It never stops.
Okay.
It's like one full.
Any idea how long it is?
2 hours 46.
Well, that's not that long.
That's not bad.
246?
246.
Too long for me, but I'll wait till it comes on TV.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
All right, so John, I wanted to hit you with a quote from Kyle Kuzma because I think it is something that we hear about all the time.
He's the font of knowledge.
Yes.
The font of good advice, Kyle Kuzma.
So here he says, not going to lie, it's exhausting hearing athletes break down how their millions aren't really millions after taxes and fees. 40 million after taxes is still 40 million. The real issue isn't the system, it's lifestyle creep. Nobody told you to live like a king, buy 5 cars, or move in with a 10-person entourage. Modest is allowed.
I think he's right.
Yeah. I mean,
but I always wonder, do you think, for example, like LeBron's trying to make a decision?
Yes.
Do you think it matters that, like, if let's say he's between the Warriors and the Heat?
Yes.
And he's got all the money he's ever going to need. The fact that there's no state tax in Florida and there's a gigantic state tax in California, do you think it plays into the decision at all?
I mean, he's worth $1 billion, John. What does he care if the tax rate's 8% or the tax rate's 0%? I mean, he's worth $1 billion.
That's what I think too.
But I think Kuzma's point is interesting. It is, people do wind up with multiple cars and an entourage and a gigantic house that, with so many bathrooms, you can't even use them all. People do that once they get their money. And
even these days, too, with kids in NIL, they get it when they are 18, 19, 20. They may get 40 million at 18, 19, 20, but they might get 5, 6 million.
Correct.
At that point in time. And I don't know what I would have done if I got $5 million at 18 years old. I would be doing stupid stuff with it.
What would you be doing different if you were handed, he's citing $40 million. If you're handed $40 million, here, M, go.
Today,
yeah,
30-year-old Emily,
yep,
I would buy a house. That is the first thing I would do. And I'd buy a new car. Those are the two things I would do. And I also would buy a sensible car. I wouldn't buy a Bugatti. I'd probably buy a RAV4. I really want a Toyota RAV4 with CarPlay.
Well, I do ads for Toyota.
Yeah.
I should be able to get you a deal.
Should be able to hook her up. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'd buy a house in a neighborhood that I really like in L.A. I'd move to Highland Park in L.A.
Okay.
And I'd buy a Toyota RAV4, and no one would know anything else.
That is very specific.
Do you think 20-year-old Emily would have been different?
I think 20-year-old Emily would probably have just spent too much money at the bar. I think I'd be buying everybody stuff, and also probably would go to school for free, which is nice.
Sure.
But I don't know. I wasn't totally irresponsible, but I'd probably just buy a lot of clothes and shoes I didn't need.
Right. Brian, what would 30-year-old Brian do with $40 million?
I think I'd buy a farm
And you would never see me again. Yeah.
Is it the type of farm that we think it would be?
A combination of, One where I
You
live
could
off
host
of.
weddings and you could grow things.
Remember, we had a guy that left to work on a farm.
Taylor Smith.
Taylor Smith, right.
Shout out
And
Taylor.
was
I love
excited
Taylor.
about it.
Yeah, he was. I saw
Iowa.
him. He's a great musician. I saw
Yeah,
him
he's
in
a great
concert.
fiddle player.
Yeah.
Him and I still talk sometimes.
Yeah, he went off to a farm. Ireland, $40 million. You're out of here, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're never
I'm
gonna
probably
see
here.
again.
I'm probably at the compound.
Do you buy another compound?
No, this compound's fine. But the one thing that Kuzma commented on this, but Mace, it is true. $40 million is really $20 million, right?
Well, he's saying $40 million after taxes is still $40 million.
How? I don't understand that.
$40 million
After
taxes
is still
$40
$40 million to be able to sustain your life, and then people are complaining they don't have enough money.
Yeah, but if $40 million after taxes is $20 million.
No.
No, I'm saying it is after taxes. $40 million after taxes is $40 million.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. That's.
But it doesn't make any sense.
No,
but,
I mean, yeah, it's $40 million is a lot of money, just a ton of money. By the way, I would be here the next day.
Well, we know people that work at ESPN that would be here the next day making that much money, too.
That's right. So, John,
mm-hmm.
Did you watch the Dodgers? Can you?
Yeah, I did.
You'd watch the Dodgers last night, right?
Yeah, I did. I was disappointed. They don't seem like they're. If Michael were here, and by the way, Michael and Pepe are coming in tomorrow.
Oh God, help us.
If they don't seem to be playing. If Michael were here, he would say they're not playing with enough of that E word, urgency.
Right.
They don't seem into it. Do you think they're into it?
I think they are as into it as they need to be right now.
Right. Maybe that's a good way of putting it.
They got 63 wins, tied for the most in Major League Baseball. They got an 11.5 game lead. I'm sure it is hard to come up with that energy every night. But I thought last night it wasn't so much a lack of energy. It was lack of a feel for the strike zone. Christopher Sanchez is a tremendous pitcher, but he was not throwing strikes to start out that game. And the Dodgers were helping him by swinging.
Yeah, and he got lit up at the All-Star game, too. I mean, he was hittable.
Yeah, I mean, they were not waiting for their pitch. Ohtani, in particular, expanded his zone, struck out in the first inning. I think that stuff goes up and down. I think the one bright spot last night was Mookie Betts, 4 hits and 2 home runs, which was a huge night for him. It comes on a night when Dave announced the new lineup, and Mookie is going to be the 5-hitter from now on.
Interesting. What do you think of that?
It maybe takes a little bit of pressure off, right? Batting 5th as opposed to batting 2nd. It worked last night. I generally think, and we talked about this yesterday, John, Mookie did not have a good year last year, and despite last night, isn't having a good year this year. Maybe this is Mookie now. He's a winning player. I would love to have him in the plate at a key situation in the playoffs, but maybe this is Mookie now.
That he's not the MVP that they traded 4 or 5 years ago.
Correct.
I'm not ready to go there yet. I think that he could have a resurgence, but I see your point.
Yeah, he's 32. We got him for 6 more years, John.
Normally the prime for an athlete is 28 to 32.
Yep.
So he may be exiting his prime, but I'm still, like you say, if the game was on the line,
yep,
I would want Shohei up first,
yep,
Freddie Freeman second, and Mookie third.
No Kike Hernandez, huh?
Well, no, just because I think, would you rather have Kike than Mookie?
You mean in a key situation in
Game
the
on
playoffs?
the line, World Series, we're down 1, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Miguel Rojas.
No, I would go Kike.
Over Mookie?
Yeah.
Why?
Would you go Kike over Freddie?
Kike, no, I would go Freddie because I've seen Freddie do it big. No, because Kike has a knack for coming up with big hits in the moment.
I would take Mookie 10 times out of 10 times over
I'm
Kike
taking
in that situation.
Who would you take, Brian?
Might be recency bias, but Miguel Rojas. Come on now.
Oh, he is going Miguel Rojas, yeah. Based on
maybe even Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman honestly comes up more often than Kike Hernandez has in the postseason.
Tommy Edman's a clutchy guy. But remember, Kike's been doing it for a long time here. We go back years with Kike.
That is a wild take that you would take Kike Hernandez over Mookie
Mace,
Betts.
the analytics crowd who you respect would tell you not to take Kike. because statistically he's a much unsafer bet than taking Mookie or Freddie or Shohei.
Even though he's had such success in the postseason.
But analytically, it doesn't, line up with their world.
It's more like anecdotally you see that Kike Hernandez you have memories of him, and even like his most clutch moment is him falling into a wall, and Pages actually making the catch.
No, he's had other clutch moments.
I know he's had home runs.
He had 3 home runs in a Cubs game a couple years ago in the playoffs. I like Kike a lot. I just think John, you say it all the time. Kike's got the ability to elevate his game in the postseason.
Very few people are like that. Rajon Rondo was like that.
Yeah,
that his numbers would actually improve in the postseason. He used to fight me on it. He used to say there's no such thing as playoff Rondo. But there is. I mean, if you look at his numbers, they were better in the postseason.
But would you want Rondo to take a shot over Austin Reeves? I'm not comparing him to Luka. Because
so here's some perspective. He's played in 24 postseason series
about Kike Hernandez?
for the Dodgers. Kike, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got an 826 OPS with 16 homers and 42 RBI.
What's his career OPS in non-playoff? What's his just career OPS?
Career OPS, they put his pitching stats there. That's funny. His career OPS is 710.
What's Mookie's in the postseason?
Okay. Mookie Betts. What is his postseason? That's a good question. I have a
We
feeling,
can have it on the other side,
Yeah,
too.
we'll have it on the other side. I'm trying to look stuff up.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Good radio.
Yeah, good radio.
What?
Mookie career OPS is 875, and postseason OPS is 740. So good, really good, but not in the 800s.
All right, so in about 15 minutes, we have Sports Graffiti.
Yep.
So you can call in and see if Mason is crazy for saying he'd rather have Kike Hernandez than Mookie Betts to come up in a key spot in the postseason.
Yes. Okay, we'll do that coming up in Sports Graffiti. In the meantime, we got us some icebreakers, and yesterday Ramona got it in one, John. She got it from the very first
What was the answer?
All right, it was Jalen Brunson, so don't get mad at me. I know she did a whole
She did a
article
whole
about
story
it.
on him.
I thought I could fool her with one thing I didn't. It wasn't in the article, so I thought I could get it past her.
And it didn't work.
It didn't work.
All right, so in other words, Em, I got a lot of ground to make up, you're telling me.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, we all do. So we'll do some icebreakers coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland live Imaging Tuesday, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
If I'm Derek Carr, and I want to win a Super Bowl before I'm done.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
How about this? You look at Stafford's record, you look at how Stafford plays and the amount of time that he misses, which is very, very minimal, and you say, hey, look, if you're the Rams and you don't have what you call a viable backup quarterback, why would you not at least knock on the door of Derek Carr? Now you've got a 34-year-old veteran quarterback who's started probably a couple hundred games in his career. And now, Ty Simpson, you're our third-string quarterback, and Stetson Bennett, in theory, could be the odd man out. But if backup quarterback is a critical position for the Rams because of Stafford's age and injury history, then getting a real backup quarterback, someone with real experience, might be on the Rams' radar.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, John Ireland here. Tired of watching life from the bench? It's time to get in the game. Globe Life is looking for people who want more than just a job. Set your schedule and help families protect what matters most. No experience? No problem. Training is provided and you don't need anything to get started. It's not a desk job. It's a shot at building your legacy on your own terms. Your road to the championship starts at globelifecareers.com. Globe Life, official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Hi, it's Ramona Shelburne. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's insurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Take it from me. With next-level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close annual lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due at signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. Zero security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per access miles. Expires 7/31/26.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Oh, it's Icebreakers time. Oh, right. That's right. The big voice guy. Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA. Exactly right. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland.
Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka.
Your fit-friendly vodka with no sugar added, 64 calories an ounce, and keto-friendly. Let's do it. Icebreakers. Presented by Blue Ice Vodka on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Here's where we stand on July 21st. You're not doubling up yet. We'll double up starting Friday.
Then I won't even try till Friday.
Okay. The others have 34 points. Ramona's 10-point win yesterday. John, you have 16 points.
Oh, my God.
And both Mace and Brian have 6 points.
Okay.
Here we go. For 10 points, I was born in 1985 in New Jersey, and I am the oldest of 6 kids. For 9 points, my brother Mike was selected in the 31st round of the 2009 Major League Baseball draft by the Baltimore Orioles.
Okay.
For 8 points, I have done commercials for Pizza Hut and McDonald's, and as a rookie, I signed with Reebok. In 2017, I was elected as the most attractive player in the NFL.
New Jersey, 6 kids.
For 7 points, I redshirted as a freshman at the University of Pittsburgh. Though I saw action in 3 games, I didn't register as any of those.
Pitt. I don't know.
For 6 points, I transferred to Delaware after Pitt, where I
Ireland.
Go ahead.
It's Joe Flacco.
It is Joe Flacco.
I
6
said
points.
I'm not trying till Friday. Joe, what gave it away, John? The Delaware?
He's the only player ever, NFL player ever, any good NFL player ever to come out of Delaware.
Anybody nickname for Delaware?
Is?
Blue Hens.
Blue Hens. Exactly.
All right. Oh, the mascot.
The mascot, yeah.
By the way, I was just talking about icebreakers. They're the ones that Blue Ice Vodka is the ones that bring you icebreakers. So 64 calories an ounce, made from Idaho potatoes, clean, smooth, no additives. Try Blue Ice. Everybody I've told to try it loves it. I have a ton of it up here in Idaho. Try Blue Ice Vodka. What, Emma, what made you decide? Oh, because he's on that Netflix show? That's
Yeah, and I was just kind of looking for people that I haven't done yet, and I was like, oh, I haven't done Joe Flacco, and I said it with a little bit of a Philadelphia, the Joe Flacco. It amazed me. He was voted as the 2017 most attractive player in the NFL because
He's a good-looking guy.
I would not have him in the top 50. I'll tell you
Really?
that.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Emily.
no thank you.
Not in the top 50. I got to go see what Joe Flacco looks like. Not in the top 50.
2017, number 1 overall. There was no Joe Burrow at that point in time, but come on. There's better looking guys in the NFL than that. I think Jalen Hurts is number 1 on the list right now, though.
Okay.
I think by far.
And aren't you a Jimmy G fan?
I think Jimmy G is very, very good looking, but he has nowhere to play right now.
Do you think Jalen Hurts is better looking than Tom Brady?
Jalen Hurts, Tom Brady, 100%. Tom Brady's fake looking. He got
Tom
all the
Brady's
bone structure.
he's
is
doing,
not normal.
Plus, I think he's doing stuff. Don't you think he's doing stuff?
100%.
Well, he's sleeping in like super pajamas. And
No,
but I think he's
avocado ice
doing like
cream.
some tweaky,
John,
you know.
You've seen the pictures of him as a rookie and him ending. That is
You know
not
how I feel
natural.
about this stuff, you guys. Anybody who wants to do plastic surgery or any type of improvement surgery,
Yeah.
you be you.
You know,
Go
you
off,
know my
King.
feeling about
I
it.
don't need to find it attractive,
If
though.
somebody does it, we'll talk about it. That's my rule.
We got, Matthew Stafford has a great smile.
Great smile.
And it is not natural.
No. No, he was not born with that. He went to the same guy Freddie Freeman went to.
I will say, though, okay, Jalen Hurts, number 1 overall. I can do a ranking if we wanted at some point in time in the week when we're searching for things to do.
Okay, but we have so much content. We
have so much content.
So much content. So, Ireland, did you see the Shohei Ohtani podcast is coming out next week?
Really?
Yeah, there's a brand new podcast.
Oh, is this the one about his interpreter?
This is the one. Yeah, this is the one about the whole gambling scheme.
Oh, I'm going to listen to that.
Yeah.
It's going to be several parts. The first 2 parts are coming out a week from today, so on the 28th. Then by Tisha Thompson with ESPN, and she was the first person at ESPN to break the story. She uncovered it, and it's going to be similar to what Ramona did with the Donald Sterling, the Sterling affair.
Yep.
I'm sure they probably got that guy Matthew Boyer who came in studio with us.
They did. He sat down and he talked for it.
I hope they used Ramona saying this.
What if I told you?
Come on.
I think Tisha's going to go, what if I told you?
What if I told you? So
I think we are going to try to have her on next week to talk more about it, which would be really interesting. But I'm endlessly fascinated by this story.
I am too, because John and I have a fundamental disagreement. John believes Shohei knew what was going on. I believe Shohei did not know what was going on.
I think he knew something. I'm not saying he knew everything, but I can't imagine he knew absolutely nothing.
I think he knew nothing.
Well, you also think Pete Carroll didn't know that Reggie Bush's parents got
that Tom Brady wasn't faking the interaction with Logan Paul.
The 30-page NCAA report on USC football did not include Pete Carroll knowing what Reggie Bush was doing. And to Emily's point, I yesterday really felt like Tom Brady slapped Logan Paul because he didn't like him, and so I.
Oh, that was all fake.
Yeah, I thought it was real when I first saw. I'm like, oh man, this is
you texted me individually, and then you also texted the group chat.
Yeah,
Mace, do you think pro wrestling is real?
Yeah, I do think it's. I think that it's really tough to do. I won't say that the outcomes.
You don't want to get your head boxed
well,
like
no,
that.
Here's the thing.
Story.
These guys are unbelievably trained and doing difficult
stuff. But the
stuff.
outcomes are predetermined.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. I agree with that. I think.
So then you think it's fake.
But I don't like to use the word fake.
Well, it's like we watch TV shows where the outcomes are predetermined and we like them.
Yeah.
So, like it's not any different from Game of Thrones.
It's scripted.
Just scripted.
Right, and the kayfabe is terrific.
It's scripted
wrestling.
Sports.
Yeah.
You can say that. So,
but I thought that Tom Brady really slapped Logan Paul, and now apparently there's the sound. Apparently now there's something going on where Tom Brady might do a WWE thing.
Shocking.
Which I think is so lame. It is so lame. This is so...
Wait, why is it lame? You don't like WWE?
So,
no.
John, I think that Tom Brady should do more of like what Michael Jordan did, which is kind of like go away for a while. You can still be picked and choose for some things, like, how Michael Jordan does his NASCAR and he does his sit-down with NBC.
Would you tell, if you were advising Tom Brady, would you tell him to quit his Fox job?
No, I would tell him to do just to the Fox job, and everything else, just take a step back. Be a Leonardo DiCaprio. You can be with all the hot, models you want.
Right.
But we don't need to have you in every commercial trying to push everything, trying to be everywhere. I just think he's overexposed, in my opinion.
So, John, I think her point is interesting. She made it yesterday, and I've come around to agree that there's something to be said for mystique. There's something to be said for going away for a while and people getting sort of an appetite for you to come back. There's something about, having that legendary status and taking a step back and leaving some mystery. There's no mystery with Tom Brady. We seem to know every single thing he does, including slapping Logan Paul as a stunt.
Yeah. It was a stunt.
Why does Tom Brady have to do this stuff?
He doesn't have to. He's making the decision to. But it's just like anybody else that you get too much of. Like, people criticize Stephen A. Smith for oversaturation, but he gets paid a lot of money for a reason.
Pedro Pascal is now in most movies.
Yeah,
that was last year.
Oh, last year. This year Zendaya is in most movies.
Yes, and Anne Hathaway and Robert Pattinson, but they're not talking as much about them.
Yep. But John, I think mystique is something movie stars used to have. Nobody does anymore. They put a picture of their breakfast on Instagram.
I think Leonardo DiCaprio
like
still
Denzel and Nicholson. Some of the older guys don't engage.
Right,
in
they're
this
kind
stuff.
of pre-social media guys,
mystique.
right?
Yeah.
Chalamet is everywhere doing dental work.
I agree.
Well, what'd you think of Cruz showing up at the World Cup?
Just weird. Every time I see Tom Cruise, I'm like, that's weird. Did you think?
A little bit.
I just think it's
Yeah.
odd.
Well, get ready because Tom Cruise is going to have an Oscar campaign for the
Yes,
movie
he
Digger
is.
that he's going to be in, so he's going to be everywhere.
He is going to be everywhere. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some sports graffiti. And everything is fair game. If you want to talk LeBron, this is your spot. If you don't,
If
this
you
is
don't want to
also your
talk
spot.
LeBron, you can talk about anything you want.
Exactly. Maybe you saw the Lakers in Summer League. You've got an opinion on Cameron Carr. Maybe Matisse Thybulle is on your mind. What about Shohei Ohtani? Do you think he should pitch again this year, or should he be shut down? We can get to that. Who would you rather have in a key situation at the plate in the postseason? I say Kike Hernandez. Everybody else says Mookie Betts. 877-710-ESPN. That's 877-710-ESPN. Going to get your calls in here next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Man, you're sweating again,
A
huh?
little bit.
Is this the thing again?
It might be you. Every time you walk in, I start sweating.
No, is this the thing that, like,
That's what it
last-
is. I don't know why. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you may meet a friend of mine that I work out with tomorrow.
I'm a little.
Yeah, my wrestler buddy may come up.
All right.
I want to bring him in to meet you.
You want me to wear a cup?
No, you'll be all right. You'll be all right, I think.
Why is that the first area you thought you were going to go for?
Well, he's going to reach down there. I want to be prepared.
Yeah. His name is The Epic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he like booger sugar?
No.
Oh.
He may show up tomorrow. We're still kicking it around. If I'm a little nervous about it.
All right.
Yeah, you and him in the same room.
I'm not worried. Even if he attacks me, it's okay.
No, he's not going to attack you.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Ma said that if I win the Chevy Silverado at Morongo, I'll finally have a place to sleep after dinner. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
We're giving away a Chevy Silverado truck. You could drive off a winner the 26th.
Number 2.
Don't pay high prices for gas. Morongo's Travel Center prices are the lowest priced gas around.
And the number 1 reason.
The hottest nighttime pool party in SoCal. Flamingo Fridays is on.
Morongo, good times.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Harry Douglas here to help you ignite your taste buds with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Juicy cherry, citrus lime, and blue raspberry. It's that iconic freezer pop flavor, but with none of that guilty sugar aftermath. The perfect summer kick. It's delicious, portable, zero sugar energy shot bursting with flavor. Bring on the summer with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com and on Amazon.
Hey, LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
1 o'clock on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Mason and Ireland, the biggest show on the radio. Time to get to that Hard Rock hotline.
Yeah.
Presented by Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Experience gaming, dining, and live entertainment at the easiest drive from downtown LA. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 877-710-ESPN. You think there's going to be a LeBron chatter during sports graffiti right now?
Not if the YouTube chat can control
I
it.
think his name may come up. His name may come up.
Let's do it, Mace.
All right, let's start out with Walrus. Walrus is on the line from Encino. Walrus, what's happening, man?
Oh.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mace, you are not crazy, okay? You're not crazy. Kike is a playoff gamer. Let's all take a moment and think about when Mookie had an incredible at-bat in the playoffs, at least for the Dodgers. I can't think of one. Certainly can think about what he did with his glove. But, I mean, come on. Kike has done it time and time and time again. And last thing, Mace, John, you probably heard about this, BC, as well. Chris can go ahead and confirm for all of you. Beware if you're going to go pet a penguin at any point in your life. Stay in front of the penguin, not at the back. You could ask Morales about that. You all have a great day.
Tell me what that means.
A penguin pooped on Cappy Saturday night at SeaWorld.
Really?
Pooped on Cappy?
Like it.
What was he in the penguin?
He was like, yeah, they were doing a social media bit, and the penguin just exploded on him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's no fun.
That's disgusting.
Well, it kind of goes with Cappy's brand. So.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Cameron in Lake Forest. Hey, Cameron, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, Ireland, are you a Jax fan? What's he doing? And Morales, what happened to producer Jorge? What'd you do to him?
Actually, the funny thing, you mentioned that producer Jorge's been on leave, but he returns, we hope, tomorrow, actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're very excited about that.
Wait,
yeah.
what was the question for me? Did you guys get that?
I did not.
Neither did I.
You still there, Cameron?
John, are you a Jax fan?
A what fan?
Jax from Vanderpump.
Oh, Jax.
Yes.
from Vanderpump.
Yeah, Jax Taylor.
Yeah.
Well, Jax Taylor, Mace, do you know who that is?
He's one of is he a DJ or something on
Well,
Vanderpump?
that's been one of his jobs. He's a professional reality show star.
Oh.
All right. In other words, like he got on a reality show when he was in his 20s, and now he's in his 40s, and he's still on reality shows.
It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, I don't know whether to applaud him for that or to make fun of him for it, but yeah, I do enjoy some because every girl that Jax ends up with, he cheats on.
Oh, okay. Well,
so you got that to look forward to if you date Jax.
There you go. Let's go to John in L.A. John, you're on Sports Graffiti. What are you doing, man?
I want to talk LeBron.
Okay.
John, I just want to say that, I'm a season ticket holder, and I don't hear this kind of hate. I just, no one around me is saying these type of things. We're hearing from these fans that are just, squeaky hinges. So that's why they're getting the most attention. The squeaky hinge gets the most oil because they're running their mouth. But LeBron, yes, it was time for him to change teams. But why all the hate? Real Laker fans are about championships. If it weren't for LeBron, we'd be 2 behind Boston. We're chasing the Celtics for the greatest team of all time.
Yep.
You hating on LeBron children need to get over yourselves.
They are not going to get over themselves.
John says something interesting, though, and I want to know, have we blown this to some degree out of proportion? In other words, we take calls from people who are irritated, aggravated, angry, all that stuff. We don't take calls from the average.
I will just tell you this.
Yeah.
Whenever I have been recognized out and about for the past month or two, I always ask if they say, "Hey, John Ireland, I'm a big Lakers fan." I say, "Do you want LeBron to stay or go?" 90% want him gone. 90. And for the best player, if not, even if you don't think LeBron's the best player ever, Mace, I know you do.
I do.
Some people have him second behind Jordan, but he's definitely a top 3 player of all time.
Yes.
If your position is, I want him gone, and again, most people I talk to say that, I don't think we're misrepresenting it, Mace. I think the calls we get are fairly reflective of the
overall
of the Lakers.
fan
I would
base.
argue, and obviously I meet a lot of Laker fans. I would argue 80 to 90% of those fans think it's time to move on from LeBron.
Interesting. But is there a difference between moving on and hating? There
Maybe.
is. There is.
But the LeBron hate is palpable.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely
it's
is.
not dislike. It's like it's a Travis Rogers the day he announced. Travis went on the air and said, "Don't let the door hit you on the way out."
Yeah, that's brutal.
To one of the 3 best players in the history of the league,
And a guy that led us to a championship in 2020. Wouldn't
6
have won
years.
without him.
6 years ago, but that's okay.
But that's okay. Look, it takes.
So what do you want? A celebration tour?
But no, Chris, you were celebrating when you heard he was gone.
I was,
right?
yeah.
But not celebrating.
That's the distinction.
See, I don't. Do you think this team is better without LeBron?
Doesn't matter.
No,
you said you would take Austin Reeves over him.
Yeah. Do you
So
think
there
they're
you go.
better though now than they were a year ago?
I think they'll be the same, which is out in the first or second round of the playoffs.
Jesus, you're negative.
Well,
Let's go to Jordan in Riverside.
That's what they did last year.
Jordan, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Good afternoon. LeBron's main priority is to win a championship.
Yep.
So if that's the case, wouldn't it be easier to go through the Eastern Conference than it is the Western Conference?
Yes.
Right. I think if that was his number one and only priority, he would go to Philly. But I think there's other factors involved.
Yeah, there definitely are. Let's go to Tom in Covina. Tom, you're on the Hard Rock Hotline. What is going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks a lot, man. Listen, I want to change it up a little bit. Dalton Rushing is our catcher for the Dodgers right now, but Will Smith, man, what's going on? When are we going to get him back? Does anybody know what's going on?
I am so glad you brought this up. Dr. Clapper's coming on at the bottom of the hour. Mace,
awesome.
I think the situation with Will Smith is not getting enough coverage. He hasn't played in 2 months.
Yep.
He's not swinging a bat. His neck is messed up.
Dave says it's going to be at least a month.
I think if you this is exactly how people used to talk about Bo Jackson. Oh, he'll be fine. He needs to come back. He never came back. I'm worried that we have seen the last of Will Smith this season. I think he may need some off-season surgery. I hope I'm wrong.
God.
I hope I'm wrong. But why are we all assuming that Will Smith is fine and that he's coming back? There is no indication he's coming back.
Well, Dave says a month.
He said that a month ago.
Yeah, here's the thing. John, I would agree with you except for this. If the playoffs started today, I actually think Will Smith would be playing.
Well, then I should shut up, and I will if he's back out there. But I am very worried about Will Smith.
But do you agree if the playoffs started today, do you think he'd be playing? See, I think he would. I think he would. I think this is load management.
I think Shohei could pitch, but I don't know if he will.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think that they may be turning him into a one-way player with their eyes on the prize here. And I think Will Smith, I think he's got Mace. You should comment on this more than me. You had serious neck problems until you exhausted every option until you finally said, I got to have surgery.
Yeah, for years, and I finally had C5, C6
So why is Will Smith different than you?
Well, because I don't know anything about his injury, and
right,
the Dodgers haven't revealed anything about the injury. They are so cagey with injuries.
Right, and that's why it's – but he hasn't played in 2 months. I mean, come on.
Yeah. And again, I think it's it could be load management, or they could be out on the market looking for a catcher right now. Ben Workbed is available at AAA with the Mets.
I would be hesitant to trade Dalton Rushing because then I don't know who plays catcher.
Oh, yeah, no. You definitely can't trade Dalton Rushing.
Even for Skubal? If the Tigers called and say, give us Dalton Rushing, we'll give you Skubal?
What do we need more, a starting catcher or a starting pitcher?
But we're clearly getting the better player in that deal.
Yeah. It'd be an interesting decision. I don't think I could trade Dalton Rushing right now, but could I interest you in a Zaire Hope or a Jose De Paula? Those guys also very, very good prospects. Let's go to, this is weird, Bobby in Glendora. Bobby, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, Bobby. Hey, guys. I just wanted to say, John, about your point about Delaware not having any good quarterbacks. You're missing a big one, Rich Gannon.
Yes,
I know you abandoned
Raiders
the
MVP, Rich Gannon. Matter of fact, last time the Raiders did anything in the postseason, Rich Gannon was our quarterback.
Yes, he was. Thank you for the call. Let's go to Jason.
Take that, Blue Hen haters.
Yeah, there you go. Jason in Atlanta, you're on Sports Graffiti. What are you doing, Jason?
Hey, I want you guys to lay off Mookie Betts. This is the third position he's had to switch and learn how to play. He's playing out of position. He still gives us quality at bats. It's not as often as it used to be, but when he's on, he's on. I think you guys should lay off of him.
Okay.
And like you said, he's a winning player.
He is a winning player. There's no question about that, but he is batting .226.
Mace, he made a play when you were in Hawaii.
Yep.
That,
by the way, I saw no Dodger games in Hawaii.
Okay, I think it might be the best defensive play of the season. It was the Dodgers had a 1-run lead in the 8th, and a guy hit a double to the gap. Pages threw it to Betts.
Yep.
And I said to myself when he threw it to Betts, there is no chance they can get this runner at the plate. Betts' body was going one way. His arm was going the other way. He throws it to Rushing, and it wasn't a perfect strike, but it was close enough where Rushing could jump out to his right, catch it, and come back and swipe tag.
Right.
And they got the runner, and they won 2-1. And it was one of the great – and this is a guy who wasn't a shortstop 2 years ago. So I think Mookie is – you put it best. He's a winning player.
He's a winning player.
With great plays like that.
Yes.
And for that reason, I always want him on my team.
All right, tell you what we're going to do. John, the lines are loaded. I see
Double sports graffiti.
I see a
Mason,
little LeBron on there.
What line is loaded?
The Hard Rock, the Hard Rock Hotline, brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Tojon.
Sell it, baby.
Did I
sell
not sell
that
it?
Hard Rock Hotline?
It's the Hard Rock Hotline, brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Tojon. More of your calls coming up. They're loaded. 877-710-ESPN. In the meantime, all right. So you know how it goes. You're out there running around. You're headed to work or headed home or going to the beach or whatever it is.
You're in an Uber or a Waymo or something like that. You don't control your own situation.
And at that moment, if there is an accident, there is an easy way to deal with it. I know it sounds complex and your brain is scrambled and all that stuff. No, just call Jacob.
Yeah, just put this number in your phone right now. 800-345-6789. If you can count from 3 to 9, you can remember that number. 800-345-6789. Mace, you aren't just selling stuff here. You actually did this.
Yeah, I called Jacob at a moment after an accident, and he took care of everything beginning to end, soup to nuts. You can get a free consultation, no obligation case review. And by the way, you don't pay Jacob unless he wins. One thing I wanted to mention here, LAFC fans, keep the excitement going for soccer even after the World Cup. We're giving away, Jacob is giving away, a free VIP game tickets to LAFC versus Salt Lake City for this upcoming Wednesday tomorrow night with the Sunny bobblehead. And follow at call.jacob on Instagram and look for the pinned post for instructions on how to enter. And remember, 800-345-6789. CallJacob.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Black and Gold are coming off a statement 3-0 rout over the Galaxy in Carson.
Shot back post, and Son is buried, and it's 3-0.
And now LAFC return home to BMO Stadium to take on Real Salt Lake on Sun Hung Min bobblehead night.
And the smile on the face from Sonny.
Catch Sonny and the Black and Gold back at BMO Stadium as they look to keep the momentum rolling. Pre-game starts tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hi, it's Ramona Shelburne. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's insurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Take it from me. With next-level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close and lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due on signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. There's no security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per access miles. Expires 7/31/26.
Great teams walk in with a playbook, so why face your family's future without one? Globe Life makes protecting the people you love simple, and with Globe Life, it's never been any easier. You can apply for coverage online or with an agent in just minutes. No complicated strategy, just straightforward protection from a name you already trust. Get your free quote today at globelifeinsurance.com. Globe Life, official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.